Okay, time management. Gosh, if there is a common theme in real estate or in business alone, it is definitely this idea of how do I stay consistent? How do I manage my time? How do I remove the distractions? And how do I do the things I'm supposed to do every single day? You know, it's interesting. What I wrote down right here is you actually need to get good at procrastinating. You actually need to get good at procrastinating. I think procrastination is a very underrated tool for time management, and I actually mean that. But the problem is that the procrastination is just displaced. It's put in wrong spots, right? So if there's 3 things you need to do every day, right? You need to get up, you need to do your prospecting, you need to do your lead follow-up, and you need to go on appointments. And what's interesting is you never not go on an appointment. It's interesting how that works, isn't it? But if we procrastinate on those things, we procrastinate on the things that need to get done, the things that have the most impact on our business. But let me ask you something. When was the last time that something in your life got interrupted by your prospecting? Right? You got distracted. Oh man, I meant to check my Facebook, but I was just so busy prospecting, I totally forgot. When was the last time that happened? It never happens. But if you could procrastinate on those kinds of things, then you can win the game. It's that when you're prospecting, you're actually letting other things that aren't as important as the prospecting distract you, and you actually procrastinate on the things that you're supposed to do. You procrastinate on the working out every single day. You procrastinate on getting up early. You procrastinate on doing all the things that you need to do to take your business to the next level. But let me ask you something. What would it be like if you took that procrastination and you positioned it somewhere else, and you procrastinated on the distractions, you procrastinated on all the things that that aren't really adding to the bottom line? What if you procrastinated on those things? See, a lot of times we get caught up in this idea that I'm going to do what feels good. Right? Like, and prospecting is an immediate pain for a lot of people. But if you can flip the script and you can actually make that be something that you enjoy doing, it becomes easier to procrastinate on everything else, right? Like, I was a baseball player my entire life, and I loved playing baseball. That was my thing. I mean, if you knew me when I was younger, I was obsessed with baseball. And, you know, I always, there was a lot of other things that would get put on the back burner. School got put on the back burner. The only reason I was good at school is because I wanted to play baseball, and I needed to be good at school to play baseball. But school got put on the back burner. I naturally would wake up every day and blow off the homework and go hit baseballs or go take ground balls. Parties, right? Partying on Friday nights. I wasn't much of a partier in high school. I was out hitting baseballs, taking ground balls at night. Right? I played in Florida, so we had lights on every stadium because it's too hot playing during the day. But my point is, I would procrastinate on all these other things, and as a result, I became a really good baseball player, right? I was able to play professionally, and I played professionally for 6 years, and I was able to really have an amazing career as a baseball player, but that was because everything else got delegated, everything else got procrastinated to. So my question for you is, what if you just procrastinated on all the distractions? Get good at delegating to time. You know, we talk about delegating to people. I'm going to take this activity, I'm going to delegate it to somebody. But what if you delegated to time, right? So if you have to prospect between 8 and 10, you make sure that anything that comes up during that time, there's no way that you procrastinate on that. You go, you know what? I'm going to take care of that at 1 o'clock. I'm going to take care of that at 2 o'clock. And then you actually procrastinate and move that activity down the line. I think this time management secret right here, I think this will help you a lot, okay? And I think trying to manage time is kind of difficult. You just have to find out what you're committed to, what are the main activities you need to do, and then never procrastinate on those. And, you know, I could go on and on and on about how to set up your environment, and that's probably in other videos that I've done, and it's definitely in my coaching, and it's definitely in the programs that I have. But for this video, I just want you to consider procrastination isn't a bad thing if you procrastinate on the right things.